Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for joining us today for this exclusive webinar hosted by Kadri International in collaboration with our esteemed partner university from China, Chengde Medical University. And today we have myself, Zahra, and Dr. Kadri from Kadri International Education Consultancy. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we have around 40 years of experience in guiding students just like you. And so today's webinar, we have been specially organized this to give you direct insight into the university, its program, admission requirements, and the overall international student experience. Before we begin, I will also like to encourage everyone attending to keep your questions ready until after the presentation is done. So we will have a dedicated Q&A session towards the later part, and we will be answering your questions then. And to sum up, the webinar will go on for 1 hour. In the first half, we will discuss about the university, then we will move on to your question and answers. And today we have Dr. Umair Javed from Chengde Medical University with us, who has joined us. So without further delay, I would like to hand over the next part to him.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me. Zara, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Okay, sure. Thank you. My name is Dr. Umair Javed, and I'm working at Chengde Medical University, China, since 2008, and I have been in China since 2006. I'm basically looking after the international education at the Chengde Medical University. Besides this, I'm a visiting professor at Jilin University as well. As far as the Chengde Medical University is concerned, the international enrollment and the medical education plan all has been designed by me. And so far, almost 700 of our international students has been graduated from Chengde Medical University. First of all, let me give you a small introduction about the university, its location, and then we will come to the clinical medicine, our MBBS program. About Chengde Medical University, it was founded in 1945, and our new campus, it was built in 2006. At the same time, in 2006, we started the enrollment of international students for the MBBS program at Chengde Medical University. About the location of the university, Chengde Medical University is located in Hebei province, which is next to Beijing, and the city is itself named as Chengde. Chengde city is almost 165 kilometers from Beijing. So this is one of the best edge to Chengde Medical University, that we are among the few medical universities who are neighboring Beijing. If you take a fast train from Beijing, it takes about 55 minutes from Beijing to Chengde. Chengde is a very small and historical city which belongs to the Qing dynasty. It is at the same time the tourist city as well. A lot of tourists are visiting Chengde, especially in the summertime. Coming back to the school, let me give you a small introduction about our infrastructure and our faculty. Chengde Medical University, which is located in Chengde, founded in 1945. Till now, we have a lot of students who has been graduated, and especially the 60,000 graduates who has been graduated since 2006 from this campus. Right now, we have almost 12,000 students who are studying at Chengde Medical University, and almost 1,500 of them are the postgraduate students. Almost 700 foreign international students has been graduated from Chengde Medical University who are serving across the world. Most of our graduates, they are in Pakistan. Some of them were from India. Some of our graduates who are right now in Dubai, who was born in Dubai, and then they came to Chengde Medical University, graduated from there, and right now they are serving in Dubai. Few of our graduates are right now in Canada, in UK, and USA as well. So basically, when the student asks about the authenticity of the degree, it's very obvious that since our students are working across the world, so our degree is recognized all over the world. Coming back to the infrastructure and the programs, For international student at Chengde Medical University, we just have the MBBS program right now. But when it comes to the Chinese students, we have 21 undergraduate programs. Among them are the 2 national first-class undergraduate program and 1 national comprehensive reform pilot project. We have 2 excellent doctor education and training program projects and 2 national characteristic program. We have 9 provincial first-class undergraduate programs and 3 provincial comprehensive reform pilot programs. Let me make it clear that our clinical medicine program is included in the top ESI 1% in China. That means we are in the top 1% ESI in China in the clinical medicine program, which shows that our program is being recognized all over the China and we are among the top institutes. Coming back to the graduate programs and the postgraduate programs for the Chinese students, we have 2 national first-class undergraduate courses, 33 provincial level courses, including first-class undergraduate course, 12 provincial level teams, including excellent teaching teams and the innovation and entrepreneurship teaching teams. Let me tell you as well that we have already won the Best Teaching Award in China. Coming back to the infrastructure, CDM, you have 10 provincial level scientific research platforms, including 3 provincial key laboratories and 1 foreign academic workstation. We have 6 provincial science popularization demonstration bases and 31 municipal and departmental level scientific research platforms. We have 3 affiliated hospitals. 2 affiliated hospitals are located next to our university in Chengde city. We have almost 2,000 faculty staff at Chengde Medical University. Among them, 1671 are professional and teaching personnel and 250 are the senior professional titles. 560 have the deputy senior professional titles. 193 hold doctoral degrees and 1,161 hold master degrees. There are 6 doctor supervisors and 1,158 master supervisors. Nearly 100 faculty members have won honorary titles such as experts, enjoying special government allowances of the State Council, national excellent teachers, provincial teaching masters, provincial experts with outstanding contributions, experts enjoying government allowances, young technical top talents, and 333 talent project titles. Next, moving to the international exchange, we have collaborated with almost 20 countries so far. There are more than 20 institutions, among them such as University of Copenhagen in Denmark. We have invited more than 20 well-known scholars at home and abroad as a visiting professors and a part-time professors, including 5 foreign academicians as distinguished professors. Professor Hans Halberton from the University of Copenhagen in Denmark won the Chinese Government Friendship Award in 2013, and he's also looking after our clinical medicine program. Coming back to the campus, back to the international students, we have a special dormitory for the international students. Our dormitory has the International School of Education on the first floor, and then the students who are living on the second floor and upward. We are giving 2 students sharing 1 room with attached washroom and the air conditioner, and all the facilities at Chengde Medical University which are given in the accommodation are free of cost. About the food, definitely we have the Chinese cafeteria at the university, and we have a Muslim dining hall at the university, which is almost 1 minute walk from the university. From the hostels. It's about 1 minute walk from the hostels. The cafeteria has the Muslim foods, and some of the dishes are more like the Pakistani or Indian kind of food, but definitely basically it's a Chinese cafeteria. We are giving a kitchen to the students on each floor, so they can, if they would like, they can cook themselves. and this facility is definitely free of cost. About the international students, and coming back to the clinical medicine program, our program has a 6 years duration. The first year, it's a Chinese language and some fundamental subjects like physics, chemistry, and biology, mathematics. Some students raise the question that why they are studying the Chinese language in the first year in China. So anywhere, any country in the world, wherever you are going, if you are going to study the medicine program, definitely your education compromises 3 or 4 years at the school. Meanwhile, the next 2 years, a 2.5 year will be at the hospital. When the students are going to the hospital, definitely they are visiting the patients, they are looking after their histories, and they need to check their files, check the lab reports. Definitely, all of them will be in Chinese language. And when you are going to interact with the patients, definitely you have to interact in the Chinese language. So that's why when the students are coming to China, the very first thing what we do is teach them the Chinese language, first year with the basic subjects. So whenever you are going to the hospital, you will be able to communicate with the patient, and that will improve your clinical learning at the hospital. About the language of instruction in classes, definitely the whole course is in English, and language of instruction in the classes is definitely English. Your books and the curriculum is same as you are studying in other countries. We are using the same reference books, just like, let me give you an example. If you talk about the anatomy, we use the Gray's Anatomy and the same, so on. We have all the same curriculum which is being taught in the Western countries. Coming back to the experience, as I told you, the first batch we enrolled at Chengde Medical University was in 2006. So it's been almost going to be 20 years teaching the international student for the MBBS program at Chengde Medical University. Meanwhile, during the COVID, we stopped the enrollment for time being. So we don't have the batch of 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Our normal education, the MBBS program for the international students started last year once again after the COVID. In each class, we have 40 students every year. We do not enroll more than 40 students. So we can pay special attention to each and every student, and we make sure that all of our laboratory equipment and everything is enough for the students. So this year, we are just going to cut down a little bit more number. It will be 35. We will only enroll 35 students this year, and our application system will be opened from tomorrow. And so far, there are some students who couldn't get admission last year since they have already applied for the admission. So they will be given priority, and the remaining seats will be distributed among the upcoming students. Let me tell you and make it clear to you that students, that we accept the application on first come, first served basis. If your marks are more than 60% in the high school, you have a very good English, your application will be accepted. We will accept about 45 applications. Out of them, 35, we will enroll 35 students. So I encourage all the students, if you are looking forward to get the admission at Chengde Medical University, kindly submit your documents as soon as possible. So the basic criteria to apply for the admission is more than 60% marks in the 12th grade. That means the high school. And you should have a good marks in physics, chemistry, and biology, these 3 subjects. About the requirement of the admissions, you need to provide us the passport size picture, your transcripts, your health certificate. Every applicant should be physically fit, and then there should be enough funds available in your bank account. You need to provide us the bank statement at the same time. Once you will submit all the documents to the Qadri International, they will forward us the documents, and then at the school, there will be a initial review. Those students whose documents will qualify, they will be through to the next step and they will have the interviews. And once you will pass the interview, only then you will get the admission letter. After the admission letter, the university will process the JW202, which is the visa invitation letter. The JW202 and admission letter will be sent to the Qadri consultant, which they will later provide you and help you to file the visa. Once you will get the visa, all the students, they will be ready to join the Chengde Medical University. We hope we will start classes in the mid of October or the start of October, depending upon the situation. Coming back to the tuition fee and the finances, the tuition fee at Chengde Medical University is 18,000 RMB and the accommodation fee is 4,500 RMB, two students sharing one room. If there is something missing from my side, we will continue it in the question and answer session. Right now, let me play you a short video of Chengde Medical University. I'll request Zara, please share my screen so I could play the video and the student could have a view of Chengde Medical University.
Yes, Dr. Umar, you can find out.
Can I play it now?
Yes, please.
As you enter a new phase of life, you feel lost. The future seems like a blank space until you discover the passion within. The canvas of the future is yours to paint. Welcome to a world of opportunities.
Welcome to Chengde Medical University.
Okay. This was a short video of Chengde Medical University where probably you have seen our infrastructure and the classrooms. And there was a short overview of the accommodation and the cafeteria as well. Now let's jump to some of the common questions by the students. First of all, there is a question when you are going to choose the university, especially the country, why someone should choose the China. Let me tell you this thing, that China so far is the only country who has designed its MBBS or clinical medicine program, especially for the international students. The Ministry of Education is regularly monitoring our clinical medicine or MBBS program, and they are monitoring all the international students at the same time. When it comes to the cost, definitely China, the cost of the MBBS program at China is definitely lower than any other country. But at the same time, the exposure you are getting over here, the hospital, the infrastructure over here, it's amazing. I would rather say you cannot compare it with any other country right now, because all the labs, they are equipped with the modern machines, the facilities over here for the students. If you come to the cadavers, to the anatomy labs, there are a lot of cadavers available for the student to practice. And definitely everything right now in all the universities are managed by the Ministry of Education, and it's going superb so far. And definitely it's economical as well if you compare it with the other countries. Now, there are a lot of universities in China. If someone asked me, Dr. Umar, why you are staying at Chengde Medical University for the last 20 years and why you recommend Chengde Medical University, though I'm a professor at the Jilin University as well, and definitely that's one of the top class universities, but when it comes to Chengde Medical Universities, there are some unique features of this university. As I told you, first of all, the location of Chengde Medical University is superb. It's located next to Beijing, and Chengde itself is a small city. It's not a very big city. This combination is so great for the international student, because some students who are looking to go for bigger cities like Guangzhou or Shanghai, definitely those cities are very big. But when it comes to your education, you are going to be a doctor, you are going to study the anatomy, histology, physiology, a lot of subjects. If you go to a bigger cities relatively, you will waste a lot of time. All the markets are far from each other. The infrastructure over there is too big, it's too vast. Even if you talk about the universities, they are so big that students might take a lot of time to reach from the hostel to the classes and then back to the hostels. But Chengde is such a perfect combination. Chengde is a small city, and our downtown is very nice. Everything is available within, I think, I would rather say 10 minutes. Everything is in your approach, from hospitals to the supermarkets to the banks, everything. And the university itself, it's not a very big university, but still you have seen in the video, it's still a very big university. The infrastructure is like the hostels, the cafeteria, the classes for international students, everything is located so close to each other that you just need 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes walk. So you can save a lot of time. At the same time, the living expense at Chengde is very low as compared to other cities. But at the same time, if you want to have a good exposure, Beijing is just 55 minutes from you. At the weekend or during the vacation, if you would like to go for a bigger exposure to the bigger city, then Beijing is just 55 minutes by the fast train. So in terms of education and living, so far, I believe the Chengde Medical University is best. Now, the question is, since we had a lot of students since 2006, what they are doing, how they are performing. So let me tell you, whenever I meet some other professors from the universities and I tell them about Chengde and I tell them about the achievement of my students, they get a little surprised. How can these students perform so well? And it's not about one or two from one class. Almost all of our students are performing so great so far. A few of the example is Major Dr. Adnan, who is serving in the Pakistan Army, and he's major, and he's among the 16 virologists in Pakistan. Let me tell you some of the students who are performing excellent, and one of them is Dr. Bushra Ishaq, who is a female neurosurgeon serving in Pakistan. Dr. Farooq Qureshi, who is the first person who did the MSc anesthesia in Pakistan in the pain management, and he got the gold medal in MCPS anesthesia, and again he got the gold medal in MSc pain management in Pakistan. Coming back to another student like Dr. Harun Zafar, who is right now the professor in University of Glasgow, and he's also the examiner of the PLAB exam in UK. And so far, so there are so many other students. So if you talk about the quality of education, if you look at our graduates, you will believe that so far our education has been so good. Our graduates are doing awesome. About the finances, as I told you, we are among the universities who has the lowest tuition fee in China, but that doesn't mean that we compromise on the quality of education. No, not at all. This was so far from my side about the university, its location, its program, and as I told you, our degree, it's valid all over the world. So now I'll move back to the student. I'll ask Zara if students has any questions, you can let me know and then I'll answer one by one.
Thank you very much, Dr. Omer, for the detailed presentation. As promised, students, now we will begin the Q&A session. So this is where you'll find a Q&A box at the center bottom of your screen. You can click on that and type your questions. I can already see some questions pouring in, so we can begin. First question, since the final years of the program require clinical rotations in affiliated hospitals, what exact level of the HSK Chinese language proficiency exam is mandatory to pass before they're allowed to interact with real patients?
Okay, that's a very good question. Let me tell you about the rules and regulations in China. Those students who are going to study the clinical medicine program, they need to pass the HSK level 4 in the first year, and then they can begin their clinical medicine program. About clinical internship, they need to pass the HSK level 5. But so far, we have been flexible on this policy. Our students, we allow them to pass the HSK level 4 before the internship, and then they can start the internship at the hospital.
Okay. Next question is by Mariam. Do they have to give entrance exams like MDCAT? If so, what is the procedure?
No, we do not require MDCAT, but let me tell you, China has introduced a new entrance exam that is called the CSCA exam, which is being implemented in this year. But so far, right now, we are not requiring the students to pass the CSCA exam, at least this year. From next year, it could be mandatory, but right now there is no requirement.
Okay. Marvat has a question. If the certificate is accredited in Egypt or Saudi Arabia?
Definitely, yes. If I tell you one of our excellent student, Dr. Umar Zahu, right now, he called me yesterday and he told me he's in Saudi Arabia. He's already started a job over there. And except him, a lot of students are already doing job in Saudi Arabia.
Next question is by Fiza. What is the yearly fees structure? Tuition fee.
Yearly fee is, if you talk about the tuition fee only, the tuition fee is 18,000 RMB. If you convert it into the dollar, it will be approximately around, I think, 2,600 or $700.
Okay. Let's give our students a minute or two to type the questions.
Okay, in the meantime, can I ask you, do you have your, graduate working in UAE, Dubai, or this Abu Dhabi? Can you please explain? Yeah.
Yes, there are a few students who are already working over there. Fatima was one of the students. She's working over there. Probably in last year in your expo, I sent one of our graduate student over there. His name is Dr. Ubad. Probably he participated last year. He was representing Chengde Medical University. He's in the dermatology, and he's right now doing job in UAE also.
All right. Next question is by Taslim. Taslim would like to know information about the medicine degree for their daughter and what minimum percentage is needed in A levels.
Oh, we require 60% percentage. Definitely, if you are from Pakistan, you need to get the IBCC equivalency. And as per the equivalency, your marks should be 60%. This is the minimum requirement to apply for the admission at Chengde Medical University.
All right. Mariam is asking, as a private A-level student, will she face any issues while applying? By that, she means, does she need to be a graduate from high school or is private A-levels okay?
No, there is no such requirement from our side. All we need is your transcript and certificate. That's it.
Okay. Amir, we have already discussed about the recognition of the degree. We'll move to the second part of the question. Will graduates have to go through an extended or individual equalization process to practice in the UAE?
Uh, MBBS, being a doctor, is very different than any other degrees. Like if you have done the business management or any other degree, you can go and any country and apply the job over there. But when it comes to the MBBS, if you are graduate from Pakistan or the India and you are going to practice in Dubai or UK, any country in the world you have to appear in their exams and you have to apply in the board for the registration. Only then you can continue your job. Same is the case with the China as well. If you are graduate from China, you'll come back to Dubai in the DHA, the Dubai Health Authority. You will apply over there for your registration. You need to pass their exam, and then you can appear in the exam. Once you pass the exam, definitely you'll get registered in Dubai, and you can continue your job.
Okay, I just want to add, it's not Dubai. If you are from UAE, you have to pass this MOH H1 examination also, no?
Yeah.
So it depends whether you're applying for either DOH or the MOH, but you need to pass the exam, and you know, at the moment the requirement is that you have to have at least 2 years of the working experience. I mean, before that you cannot apply for the exam, no. Okay.
All right. Marwat is asking, during the study, if the student does not pass in any one of the years, does the tuition fee change in that case?
No.
So this,
Once you will register with the university, the tuition fee at that time will remain same throughout your degree program.
okay. Rohab is asking, what would the accommodation fee look like?
Okay, Chengde Medical University, since I told you, our tuition fee is most economical. Same is the case with the accommodation as well. Our accommodation fee is 4,300 RMB. Probably we are planning to increase it just 200 RMB this year. So it will be around 4,500 RMB. 4,500 RMB, if you convert it into the dirham is almost half of the RMB. So you can see it's like 2,200 something. For the 1 year, 2 students sharing one room. There is an attached washroom. There is air conditioner and it's centrally heating system is installed over there.
Okay. Marwat is asking, is IELTS needed for the application?
No, we don't require IELTS. But definitely each and every applicant should speak English very fluently. You will go through an interview.
Okay. Fiza is asking, what is the visa fees and the requirement for the visa, and also the TRE fees?
Probably this can better be guided by your office because I have never been into these matters of the embassy. All I can tell you is about Chengde Medical University. The visa fee, maybe you can also check it on the website, but definitely from the Qadri office, they will let you know about these things.
Yes, and I will also be sharing our contact details once again in the chat box for that. Khadija is asking, could you please explain how the examination system works, including whether exams are MCQ based or theory based, and what happens if a student fails a subject? Can it be retaken later, or does it affect progression to the next academic year?
Okay, let me tell you one thing. The examination system in China, it's very flexible and easy. It's not complex like the education in Pakistan. Most of our exams are just MCQ based, uh, but minimum there will be 70% MCQs or 60% MCQs and 40% will be theoretical part. Since I told you the examination system is flexible, most of our students, they always pass the exam. But even though if someone cannot pass the exam, they can retake it again. It will not affect your degree unless one student fails 3 subjects in one semester. Yes, let me make it clear that we have a semester system in China. There is one fall semester and then the spring semester. So in one semester, if you have 3 subjects failed, definitely you need to retake that year. But it never happened so far in my career. So probably you won't face that too. There is just a requirement of if you failed 1 subject or 2 subjects, you can retake it the next year, no problem.
Okay. Fiza is asking, what would the flight duration from UAE to China look like?
Probably it's 8 hours. You are going to the Beijing directly, since the Beijing airport is next to us. So any flight you will take, it will be from Dubai or the Sharjah to Beijing.
Okay. Mariam Yaz is asking, what does the age requirement in medical college for admission look like? Is there any age?
It's 18 to 25, but we are even accepting if someone is going to turn 18 next year, it's acceptable.
Okay. Rohab is asking, is the HSK exam a requirement for application to the university, or is it a requirement only for the internship year in the medicine program?
So far, it's the requirement to you must pass the HSK4 before the internship year.
Okay. And Tasleem is asking, is there any possibility for any student who scores, let's say, 50% in A levels?
Pretty hard. Only if you can perform very, very excellent in interview. But I believe the competition at Chengde Medical University has always been very, very tough. Because most of our students who are applying at Chengde Medical University, their grades are almost like their marks are almost like 90% or 80%. So I think they are very low chances.
Okay. Amir is asking, are the bedside clinical rounds, case presentations, and history taking with hospital patients conducted entirely in Mandarin, or is there an English translator provided for international students?
No, definitely, whenever you are going to the hospital, your professor will be along with you, and all the professors they can speak English. But if you want to do a good practice over there, we believe your Chinese language should level should be very good, so you can interact with the patients. But we will not provide any translator like if your English is not good and you want to go to the hospital over there. We cannot provide the translator. We believe those students who are coming to Chengde Medical University, since our education system is very mature, we know how to train the international student, and most of the students, even those students who came from Dubai last year, UAE from last year, they are doing pretty good right now. Their Chinese is so good, even they have spent only 8 or 9 months so far. So I believe if you come to the Chengde Medical University, our teaching and everything is so good that you learn and speak Chinese even in the first year.
Okay. We have a question by Fiza. So, Fiza, we already discussed about the minimum percentage. For AS level, so let's discuss the second part. Does the university accept AS level, or does it only accept A2 complete A levels?
If you have a physics, chemistry, biology, it's acceptable.
Okay. And we have a question by Khadija. What about the semester fees or yearly fees? If any student has to retake the exam, should he or she has to pay the additional tuition fee?
Okay, the good thing is we don't charge any additional fees. Nothing. It's just you will be given an opportunity, you can retake the exam, that's it.
Okay. Mohammed is asking regarding the admission process, is there any specific subject required to enroll at the university, or any subject is okay?
No, physics, chemistry, biology is mandatory. These
Okay.
three subjects should be there in your transcript.
Udali is asking if she starts the process now, how long would it take for the full process to be finished?
Okay, everything is going step by step. First of all, since I told you we are going to open the application process from tomorrow, we will collect the applications. Once all these applications will be complete, like 45, I told you we select 45 students applications. University will announce the date, and then we will have initial review. Once the initial review will complete, then university will have the interviews. I believe the interviews might take a little time. I cannot tell you exactly right now, but all I can tell you is your classes will begin around the mid of October.
Okay. Fiza is asking what would the house job facilities look like? And about the recognition, Fiza, we've already discussed that. So first part of the question, what would the house job facilities look like?
Okay, there are two things. One is the internship, one is the house job. House job is basically required by the country where you are going to pursue your career. Like if you are coming to Pakistan, you will come over here, you will appear in the exam. Once you pass the exam, then you need to do the house job over here in the teaching hospital in Pakistan. In China, you can do the internship only. House job, definitely, it's of no use if you do it in China. It's not acceptable in Pakistan or any other country.
Okay, Taslim is asking what is the availability of halal food for Muslim students?
Oh, Chengde has a lot of Muslims over there, and everything you can find over there if you want to buy the food, the restaurants, or the meat or the chicken. Everything halal is available over there, and we are among the few universities who has the Muslim cafeteria at the campus.
Okay. Mayam is asking if she's taking maths, biology, and chemistry A level. Does she also need to take physics, or is it okay?
Physics is usually required, but you can submit your transcript. That is up to the admission committee if they accept it.
All right. Ayan is asking, can the students apply to the university after AS and A2 is not required?
Same I told you, if you have the three subjects, the physics, chemistry, biology, AS is so far acceptable.
Okay. Amir is also asking, how does the equivalency of the A-level grade to percentage happen? Or can they just submit with the grades?
No, they can just submit the grades. Rest will be done by our admission committee. They will do it themselves.
Okay. Rohab is asking, what is the deadline for application process and the approximate dates for the interview?
I cannot give you the approximate date for the interview right now, but what I told you is uh, although if you are looking for the deadline, once we complete the 45 applications, we will not accept any more application, even though the deadline has not reached. So all you need to do is you need to apply as soon as possible. So once we complete the 45 applications, we will close the system.
Okay. Amir is asking, is there a waiting time for the release of A2 results?
So far, they can apply with the Hope certificate from the college. We can help them.
Okay. Mayam is asking, for the age requirement you mentioned, if a student is 26 and above, are they not accepted for admission?
No, no.
Okay. And Fiza is asking, are there any scholarships available?
Oh yeah, this is the best part. Sorry, Fiza, I forgot about it. A good question. At Chengde Medical University, definitely, I told you we are so focused on the quality of education, and we have been pushing the excellent student always, and we are trying to facilitate them. Right now, if I tell you the situation is like this, that we are giving 10,000 RMB scholarship to the first position holder, 5,000 to the second, 3,000 to the third position holder. And then this scholarship is by the university. Then we have another scholarship by the provincial government. Those the amount of that varies each year, every year, but still the first, I think the position holder, he will approximately get 6,000 RMB in addition to the 10,000 by the university.
Okay. Khadija is asking, do UAE residents need to apply for the China visa or is there a visa on arrival? And she's asking for parents when they plan on a short visit.
No, you need to apply for the visa.
Dania is asking, is the internship compulsory?
Yes, the degree is being awarded after the internship. Let me tell you one thing. Previously, there were students who were doing internship outside of China. But recently we faced this problem that when some of our students, they applied for the GMC registration and they haven't done their clinical internship at the university hospital, they faced a lot of difficulties in registering with the GMC in UK. So if you are willing to go abroad like UK or the USA to pursue your career, I think you should do your clinical internship at the affiliated hospital, though university allow the students to do the internship outside the China. But since I told you, you can face some problem while registering with the GMC or the USA. So I recommend you should do the internship at the university. And yes, the internship is compulsory. And after the internship, you'll get your degree. So it's completely a 6 years program. The first year I told you with the Chinese language and the fundamental subjects, and then the 5 years with the anatomy. And the 5 years include the 1 year clinical internship. So the whole program, including the clinical internship, is of 6 years.
Okay. Ayan is asking if the students apply after AS, do they complete the degree in 6 years or 7 years then? Is there some foundation they have to do?
6 years. No, 6 years.
Okay. And Marvat is asking, is there any cost for the internship or is it part of the degree?
Yeah, it's same as the tuition fee because your internship is definitely a learning in the hospital and there are professors who are teaching you. So if you are doing the clinical internship at the university hospital, you have to pay the same tuition fee.
Okay. Harib has a request about the emailing of admission requirements. So Harib, I'm going to send you our contact details in the chat box. You can always reach out to us over here directly and we can clarify your queries. Tasleem is asking, can a student apply directly to the university or do they need any consultant to help them?
No, we have a system that we have specific offices who can help us because we need a lot of help from the office, like the verification of the transcripts. And then when the student is at the university, we need their agents to connect us with their parents and families. So for this purpose, we have authorized only a specific offices who can handle our admission process. Every student who country they can go to the specific consultants who are authorized. And in let me clear you, in Middle East we have only authorized Qadri International to help us with the admissions.
And I have also once again shared our contact details in the chat box for anybody who's looking to reach out to us. So we have a question by Fiza. Are there any other university building or apartments apart from the on-campus accommodation close to the university for the students who can live there? And what is the walking distance approximately?
So far, we don't allow the students to live outside of the hostels because of the safety and concerns. The students sometimes definitely, when you are living over there, maybe someone is sick or someone needs some help with something. And if you are living in the accommodation other than the university accommodation, we have no idea where are the students and what they are going through. So so far you can only live at the accommodation provided by the university.
Okay. Khadija is asking, during the internship period at the university, is there any salary paid to the students?
Khadija, internship is an observership where you are not helping anything with the hospital management or something, you are just learning over there. You need the guidance by the professor. So there is no salary. As I told you earlier, you have to pay the 1 year tuition fee in the same year if you are doing the clinical internship at the affiliated hospital of Chengde Medical University.
Okay. Ayan, about your question for the recognition in the US and Europe, we've already discussed this. Okay, Amir is asking, during the clinical rotations, do international students get hands-on access to perform minor procedures like suturing or drawing blood, or are they strictly limited to observation from the back of the room?
Amir, no, the student, they cannot perform any procedures on the patients. Definitely, when you are a student, you cannot perform the procedures. But we have certain cadavers available at the labs, and you are doing all these procedure on the labs. We have a lab where we have some animals like the rabbit, where you can perform a certain procedures on them, like drawing the blood, suturing, and the suturing, and definitely drawing the blood, and then giving some intravenous everything. You can perform it on the rabbits in our experimental department, but you can't do anything on the patient when you are a student.
Okay. Khadija, about the office processing charges or anything like that, you can please get in touch with our office directly. We will explain to you in detail. Marvat is also asking, do the students get accepted based on O levels or only IGCSE also?
You must have completed the 12-year education with the physics, chemistry, biology. If it's equivalent to the 12 years qualification, it's acceptable.
Okay. Ayan is asking, can you find a job in China after graduation from the university?
That depends. If your Chinese is very good and you are good in communication and you can pass over the local Chinese exam, and then you can get registered in China. I have seen some doctors who are doing job in China. So it's entirely up to you. If you can pass the licensing exam in China, you can get registered in China. You can find job very easily.
All right. With that, I think we have wrapped up the questions. If there's anything else, students, you can reach out to our office directly. In case you have missed our contact details, I'm typing them again, and we should be able to help you otherwise. If there are no more questions, then we can wrap up the session. And thank you very much, Dr. Umair and students, for joining us.
Thank you so much, students. Those who are willing to apply at Chengde Medical University, hope I can see you at the campus in October 2026. If you need any information regarding the university, you can reach out to the Kadri consultant. And if there is any webinar needed again in the future, I'll be available. Thank you so much. Ayan Atif asked the question, are you practicing in China? Ayan, I'm the visiting professor at the Jilin University as well, and the Chengde Medical University as well. So I'm in the administrative matters and into the teaching right now.
Thank you, Dr. Umair. Thank you, everybody,
So much.
for joining us.
Thank you.
So please contact our office if you need anything. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.